Okay, nasai minasan. Today we are gonna talk about Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger episode 27. I love this. This first episode to the second arc of Ohsama Sentai is so good. Okay, so I one thing I love entirely is the CG. Holy shit, the rotoscoping that happens in this episode. You don't get to see some kind of like cringy, like green screen cutout of people standing in front of green screen. Is like there's no way to be seen here. I mean, like there are certain scenes where it felt like the weakness is showing a little bit, especially in the action scene. But for the rest of the episode, holy shit, they executed in perfectly. They execute it in a masterful way. Like you can really tell that this episode is like they put attention and detail and love towards this episode. It really felt like Boruto episode 65. It really felt like what else? Like what other anime? Like a Demon Slayer season 1, the 19th episode. Holy shit! Like this is the attention to detail that they gave to this episode, and I am loving it. I really do love it. Okay, so and the next thing is that they actually changed so much on how they portray the finisher move of different ranger itself. That is so good. I really love it. When we actually saw how Himeno actually do her finisher by combining the weapon together, it actually become kind of like a scythe. Holy shit, that is amazing. And other than that, like we get to see Deboski using kind of like a bee sting punch towards the enemy, and we also get to see Rita. She kind of like do a little bit of Zenbon Sakura, something like that, and then he strike Kamejin with a lot of butterflies. That is really insane. But honestly speaking, the most crazy one is the finisher move of Jeremy and also Gira. It almost felt like they are actually charging like Super Saiyan, like Goku. They are charging up Kamehameha, and like holy shit, they unleash the finisher. That is so good, so insane. I love it entirely. All in. Okay, I am all in with this new art style, new graphic for Ohsama Sentai. I don't think we really get to see what was his name again? Yanma doing anything crazy with his finisher, but I could be wrong. But the thing that really surprised me when I saw the differences in finisher is starting with Himeno. When we get to see the scythe, that is so good, man. Like so good. I love it. I don't know what to say, but the new graphic that they introduced in this episode is chef kiss. Okay, so with that being said, let us go through what actually happened in this episode. So 2 years after what happened in the previous episode, right now Jeremy is the king of Bugnarak and the king of the universe. I can't really pronounce his name, but his name is supposed to be the king of galactic insect, and then his name is Dark Dead Durajin. Okay, that is how I would actually pronounce it if it is actually a English name, Dark Dead Durajin. So I'm just gonna call him King Durajin for the sake of everyone. So apparently this king of galactic empire, something like that, actually have 5 members including himself. Okay, so you can actually kind of see that this is almost kind of like a Psycho Ranger introduction, because like one ranger is gonna fight with one enemy, something like that. And but I don't think that is gonna be the case. Okay, like it's gonna be the ranger squadron fighting with one galactic empire member at a time. So I don't think we are actually gonna see 5 versus 6 scenario, because remember the ranger right now have 6 member, not 5 member. Okay, so that is really interesting for us to actually get to see. And And when we actually see the king of the universe enter into the war, we actually get to see a lot of shoe gods flying around. And I don't think those are the cicada shoe god, but there are actually some other shoe gods which I have no idea what other insect that actually move around in such a huge crowd. If you know, let me know in the comment section below, because it looks really scary. Okay, but that is that all those sugar just got deleted out of nowhere right after the king of universe actually appears. It almost seems like an illusion. Are all those kind of like sugars even, are they even a real thing? Because after the king of universe entered the walls and introduced himself to Gira, and he was kind of like threatening Gira and all those stuff, you almost think that he might be overpowered, he might be really OP. But when he revealed to us like how the hell did he actually manage to like destroy so many war, it's not he himself that actually go to fight with the species on the wall himself, but instead he actually causes infighting between different races and different species in the world, and just watch them destroy themselves. So that is the strategy that Durajin actually uses. So it really makes me wonder, are they really strong, or are they just, you know, like be very smart in manipulating people, or they have some other technique that they can actually mess with people's head? Just like in the next episode, we are actually gonna see a really amazing and interesting episode, and that is we're gonna see the Rangers switching body. Okay, so that is one of the ability that one of the Galactic Empire member actually have, and that is gonna be really fun. Because I know we are still talking about episode 27, but I really want to say this: Rita, next episode, Rita might be the only chance that we are gonna see her acting in a totally different way. It's almost like they actually let Rita out of the cage. Hey Rita, you can feel free to come out and play, you can act however you want, you can be happy, you can show your face, you can smile, you can laugh, you don't need to be stoic, you don't need to scream all the time, you don't need to move all the time. You can, you know, just show what you can do as an actress. Oh my god, that is so crazy. Okay, but the problem with Peaceful Time is that the kings are, if you notice, the kings are mostly selfish people, and they do a lot of selfish thing. Okay, so now that it is the war, the time of peace, so they have a lot of free time on their hands. So what they do with the free time, so by the end of this episode, we actually get to see like what happened to them, like why are the 4 kings actually in prison in Gokhan. That is stupid. Okay, like so the reason why Yanma is in prison is because he built kind of like he monopolized the supercomputer that reaches from heaven and earth, something like that. So that is really stupid, but he created that, and apparently that is dangerous for monopolizing such a powerful weapon. And then for Himeno, what happened to Himeno is that she actually launched 1,000 fireworks, and it actually causes like the neighboring country to be burned down just because she wanted to watch some fireworks. So that is also really selfish and stupid. And what about Debowski? Okay, so what happened to Debowski? I think I kind of like forgot. Oh yeah, Debowski was being thrown into jail because they find out that the thing that he developed, the end moment, something like that, the subterranean thing that he used to dig up the under the subterranean thing, turns out to be weaponized, so he was being thrown into jail as well. And I think the most funny thing is like the reason why Rita actually goes to jail. Okay, Rita goes to jail because she was forced to take a leave, and she chose to spend her leave in a prison. What? Why do you do this, man? Like, Rita, why? Like, I mean, like, just just go Ishabana. I'm pretty sure they actually have kind of like a Morphun theme park. Spend your off day at Morphun theme park. Binge watch Morphun from episode 1 until the latest episode. I don't know, but you know, they're going to prison. It's not how you spend your vacation. Okay, so that is really stupid, and they will actually kind of like explain why Morophonia doesn't actually have a wardrobe change. Like not even Rita have a wardrobe change, because for the like, even though it doesn't matter, is it a time of war or is it a time of peace, the Supreme Justice still needs to work every single day, because crime does not sleep even in peaceful time. Okay, so that might actually explain why Rita doesn't actually have kind of like a wardrobe change. But holy shit, we need to talk about the rest of the retainer. Sebastian, he really let loose, man. Like he let loose and he became fat. Oh my god, that is so stupid. I don't know why he actually allowed himself to be like that. Maybe he's like, all this time he has been serving him, and also he have all the exercise that he needs, but right now he's not actually serving him, and also he don't actually have, you know, like he doesn't have any reason to stay fit anymore. And next we actually get to see Shiopara. He actually wears a long coat right now, so that is good, and he's leading the Nunkosopa, but he's definitely not doing a good job. And even I forgot what is his name, Kagero, is it? Like, I'm just gonna call him Kagero, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. The guy that Dibowski invites to ride the god King-Ohger together with him. I forgot what is his name, but I thought if Dibowski were to kind of like go missing or was being charged by heinous crime, I thought the one that is gonna take over is gonna be Suzume, okay? But Suzume is nowhere to be found in this episode, and yeah, I just don't know where she is right now. Like, is she still in Sugar Dam? Is she still in the castle that Gira live in right now? Like, is she still there trying to collect information, trying to seduce Gira? I don't know, okay? Like, she just went missing. And another thing that went missing is after 2 years, man. Like, this is a time skip episode, so after 2 years you would expect them to kind of like show us like the previous king and queen of Gokhan, because remember, we established that the previous king actually went out there to find the queen of Gokhan, and apparently both of them are still alive. But I don't know how the story is gonna go, but it does seem really plausible that maybe, like, now that the aliens are being introduced, the galactic insect are being introduced, like maybe we are actually gonna bring the two of them back, and they are gonna tell us that, hey, you know, like the furry of the gods, who the hell are they? They turns out to be the aliens, okay? Maybe aliens are the one that behind all of this and all those stuff, but I don't know, man. I really hope they don't forget about the previous king and queen of Gokhan, and they don't forget about the assassin that actually kills the father and mother of Himeno. That is, all these things needs to be resolved, man. It really needs to be resolved. If they just forget about those things, I don't know, man. But this is a really fun and really surprisingly amazing episode. So props to you, Ohsama Sentai. I really love it. And also with that being said, that is all from me. Hope you enjoy what you see here. If you made it this far into the video, means you love the content that I put out. So I'm just gonna give you a word to comment in the comment section below, and the word today is gonna be aliens. A-L-I-E-N, alien. Okay, so why alien? Because aliens are real. Aliens are freaking real. Goodbye.